Hey y'all, welcome back to my tarot channel. And I just wanted to get on here. I know I haven't been consistent on here, but I want to start back getting more consistent. Um, Getting on here and sharing messages and giving messages that need to help that can help other people, that can help people. So before we get started, I want to start with a quick prayer, and I just want to thank God. I want to thank the universe, all of the beings that are of the highest by light that are helping us on this journey and our this mission on our life. I ask you to come through, Holy Spirit, and give us any clear messages. Thank you for your love and thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. So I know there's been a big shift going on in our life right now, in the world right now. Like everyone is starting to awaken, people that, you know, it took them a while. They've probably been curious about getting on the right track and, or I shouldn't say get on the right track, but getting on track with growing in their spirituality. So, getting on my tarot card. I had all my cards packed away. But, that's what made me like, let me get on here and get some, and start, you know, get back on my YouTube channel. I post on my TikTok, so I'm going to put my TikTok information in there. Trying to see what social media I gravitate towards and what I like. So I'm like, let me get back on here and give YouTube a try. But a lot of people have been reaching out to me asking for help, so that's another reason why I'm like, let me get on here, get some messages to the collective because you're not by yourself, and it's kind of hard to remember that when going through a spiritual awakening or just learning yourself. It's hard to we have to remind ourselves or like talk to other people that can understand our journey and what we're going through, because it's different, you know. So let me get into let's put some tarot cards. So I just got a notification and it was like it's around 444 when I'm starting this, and about like people royalty. So I know like just learning more about the royalty bloodlines, your bloodline, where you come from. It's so important to ask your grandparents. If you have any great grandparents, that's great. Ask them about what their ancestors and where they come from, and just learning and knowing yourself, knowing where you come from, knowing your bloodline. Some messages for a lot of people could be having financial problems at this time. Okay, so I'm really getting unionship. Like unionship is taking place at this time. Divine unions. Um, Getting into your mission and your purpose of building stability and um, moving into that direction of fulfillment in all areas. I feel like there could have been, and this could be around a twin flame connection. I feel like someone is dealing with anxiety, stress, um, in their head about a connection. And I feel like before they're like ready, they're tired of being up in their head about a partnership that they could be in. Breathe. Like it's so important to like take time to breathe and just clear your mind from the chaos in the world so you can be able to hear spirit and to listen to spirit. You could have been dealing with someone that is they're very chaotic, very cold, very blunt, but blunt to where it's not respected. It can't be respected. And due to the fact that, you know, it's all about how you say things and how you do things. Yeah. And I feel like someone could be leaving behind a connection that was it was no respect there to move into something more stable, more structured, more disciplined. There go that nine of swords again. Tired of juggling. Tired of having these burdens being blocked from building. Dealing with karmics. I just heard. Yeah, there could be a Queen of Pentacles, a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn that you could have been dealing with that is now in. They could have did something very fake, or like just being fake and not honest and not real, and it led them to like you reap what you sow. So, and it could be leaving them into financial burdens. But I feel like there is being a change, a new direction to get on the path to where you're supposed to be. So if you was in karmic relationships, toxic relationships, I feel like spirit is pushing you to where you are supposed to be. Who are you supposed to be with? Your soul family, and oh my, look, choose a night direction was the first thing that came out. So choose a new direction came out. Here, let's big happy changes and an opportunity. So that goes back to getting you on the path to where I don't think this is those were meant to come out. This could be with a money situation and a new partnership that you're supposed to so getting on a new ride. A new not a new ride. Maybe I can begin a new car soon. Begin on a new path, the path that you're supposed to go to. So spirit, this is the affirmations that came up on my phone. I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. I'm telling you it's going to be worth it. I maintain an attitude of gratitude regardless of what comes my way. So we sometimes it can feel like our world is ending or things just don't make sense. You wonder why is this happening to me? It can be the most look. when God needs your attention and you're not doing what you're supposed to do, God will throw a lot of challenges on your path to push you to where you are supposed to be at. So just it's important for you to be in prayer and to be um see things from a bigger perspective. But yeah, this Queen of Pentacles or whoever was very nasty, rude, mouth is out of control. Yeah, I'm sorry. Forgiveness. So spirit is wanting you to forgive this whole situation of whoever this energy is. This can be a man or a woman, by the way, that is in this energy, and the man could be moving more of in a feminine energy. But spirit's asking you to forgive this situation and move forward with your life. Because it's like I'm hearing like no, there's no time to waste. Like you have a divine mission. You have things that you're supposed to be doing. It's so important not to waste what you are wasting your energy. There's something better for you, better than good. Don't stop searching. Don't stop looking for opportunity to grow and to be stable and to do new things. Don't stop. If you don't doubt yourself, if you feel like you're down yourself, or you feel like you are not where you're supposed to be, you are exactly where you are supposed to be because spirit is guiding you to be exactly where you are supposed to go into exactly where you're supposed to be. Like everything happened for a reason. Even if we are in a karmic situation to learn lessons, is there for a reason. Like God knew you was gonna do God's spirit knew you was gonna do this before you did it. And it's like they prepare themselves because it's a team working up there with your angels, your spirit guides, the higher power. They're working together because your mission is greater than you. So a peaceful resolution. So a peaceful resolution with yourself and with building. So it's important to connect with helpful people, and you can't control nobody's. You can't control nobody but your own actions. You only can control yourself. I'm feeling like you're pure, like you're golden. You are golden. Let's see. Golden represent luxury, success, achievement, triumph, royalty. I said royalty at the beginning. Royalty, fortune. The color gold is named after the precious metal of the same name. The meaning of the color gold is um, multifaceted, often denoting generosity and compassion, as well as being with divinity and power in many religious settings. Wealth and success. Bright gold catches the eye and represents inspiration and activation of spiritual energy. So the beginning I'm saying, like, I feel like a lot of people are starting to activate. A lot of people are starting to come in and wanting to know who they are spiritually. What is this spiritual stuff? What is the chakras? What is all of these different gods and goddesses? And you're like, it's I know that there is more than what I can see. I know there is more than what I have been told to believe in. So I feel like that's where it comes around with leaving these toxic connections. And I feel like that's why even though this energy is out this reading is literally supposed to confirm a lot of your feelings, but all around, I want this reading to be about for you to know who you are, who knowing that you're not by yourself, and knowing that hey, there's a bigger mission than you. You're not tripping. But this could be like a toxic baby mama or father, because this was at the bottom of the deck that you are leaving behind to go into your divine unions and partnerships. You just being guided to, because you're tired of being in your head. And you could be dealing with addictions at this time, or someone around you. My bad say drugs, alcohol, codependency, pill popper, lean. My bad habits are affecting me. Your bad habits could be keeping you up at night. You can't, like, not having focus. It's hard for you to build because of these bad habits and letting go, to let go of these burdens. And I'm seeing, like, and I feel that there's so much that you can do. There's so much you want to do. There's so much you want to build. You're tired of juggling. You're tired of not knowing. And it's just like, yeah, and you got sacred chakra, relationships, intimacy, control, pleasure, desires. I express my sexuality. And this could also be, because this is a general collective reading, and this could be like people that are, you could be, I'm just like bisexual, gay, and trying to find your sexuality in the LGBT community and such. So wanting to know, get out there and express your truth and who you are. Also, because sacred chakra, this just reminded me of like building your foundation as well, and that is a message from your ancestors. Ancestors is watching over you. Yeah, crown chakra. You are becoming more enlightened and gaining more knowledge of who these karmic relationships are, and what they are, and why it's important to view things from a higher perspective, so you can move, so you won't hold no grudges and be bitter, and so you could be like, okay, like, I'm done with you. You might not understand, I'm done with you, but yeah, that don't got nothing to do with me. I don't have no grudges against you. Thank you for the lessons. Not even saying you gonna come off like that, but basically, thank you for the lessons. I gotta go. This is nothing personal. I gotta go though. 'Cause I got somewhere to do. I have somewhere else to be at. I got somewhere to go. Oh my goodness, I promise I just heard there's people watching you. There's people watching you. We have karmic lover here. Karmic lover and watching you. So there could be a karmic lover watching you. They want to be you. I don't know, they want to be you but they can't. Like, so they watching you. This is all about toxic love connections. Toxic, unhealthy connection, mental, physical, verbal abuse, lower negative energy. So did I or did I not? I said at the beginning, this is a person that is very rude. They don't know how to talk to people. They are physically, verbal, mentally abusive, and it's holding you back. But you cannot do. Please do not be mad at yourself for doing this, because it was all a lesson. It's so you can know what to look into. What you could be getting a phone call out of nowhere too as well, about what's going on. I feel like there's a lot of things in the background that you don't know about that is going to be come forth. Copycat is at the bottom of the deck. Want to be you, but they can't be you. Like, I feel like a lot of people watching you and wondering, like, how you do what you do, or why you do things the way you do. But for real, it's like worry about yourself. Like people, it's hard. Sometimes it's just hard for people to just worry about themselves, and don't comparing themselves. Yeah, wrong way. The direction that you were moving in was the wrong way. Make a U-turn. Go back to what I said about choosing a new direction. Spirit, like, no, 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 you're not listening. You've been there too long. We gotta get right back on track. Like, yes, you was there for a reason, for a season, but you're going the wrong way. I need you to get back on track. So, yeah, yes, leaving it all behind. Leaving it all behind. So, like, like what I'm saying is just starting to add up. And so you just want, just leaving it all behind, choosing a new direction, and going towards where you are supposed to be at. You may be having out of body experiences, astral travel, and to be honest, where Earth is going, where we are going as a collective with the awakening, like this is bigger than us. This is about coming together, and this is about saving the planet and actually transforming the new Earth. And I feel like at this time, this is the time to, you don't want to get left behind. And I feel like that is what Spirit is pushing. Excuse um this is what Spirit is pushing us and guiding us to everyone, should I say, certain individuals. And I say us because this is a collective thing, pushing us to get on the bus. That's how I put it. Like putting us, getting us on the bus to go and complete our mission, to get our mission done. So you may be having out of body experiences, dreams, messages, synchronicities like that. That that can't be a coincidence that I just seen this and this and that. Like it just adds up too much. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, because to help others that might need to hear it. So someone has been using dark magic. So this karmic lover could have been using dark magic to mess with the crown chakra. I probably should cover. I ain't got time, but this karmic lover could be. But they say if you put something wrap it around your head at nighttime or wrap it around a video or something, like it just blocks people from messing with your crown chakra. Like I have seen that, but they think this shit funny. They think it's funny, and they could be doing it with a friend. You know, what's this card? Same card. Ooh. Submerging emotion. Someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. So you are wanting to manifest could be manifesting around Thanksgiving time. And this could be money, 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 money. I mean, that goes back to that goal, royalty. See, that's another thing that that gold, that royalty. That's another thing. Like you have to be careful who you do black magic on. So look, the card that I just flipped over, it was obsessed. So this karmic lover or whoever, this could be your divine partner as well, like going through this, or your divine partner, whoever they're messing with, is doing black magic, and it could be obsessed with you. They are watching you on social media, Facebook and Instagram, and they are just obsessed with throwing magic on you. But they have to be careful because you don't know who people's spirit guides is. Feel it. Look, this person is going crazy. This person is crazy over you. This could be someone in the entertainment business, or you are in the entertainment business, you do something that is entertaining. It don't even have to be with music. You could just post a lot on your social media. Um, oh, okay, so confusion and conflict is going on at this time, and you are starting to see through the fog of what's been going on. Any more of these cards? Like, everything is toxic. They're watching you level up in life. I mean, that's all they could do. These. Oh, this is a card that was hiding in here underneath. Okay, so alien species, DNA activations. So this goes back to what I was saying about knowing your bloodlines, knowing where you come from, and all. And oh shit, that's just the truth. Like knowing who you are spiritually, knowing who your spirit guides are, and all of that. It's like reincarnation. It's like learning who you was in a past life, knowing who your ancestors are to help with this mission, dealing with generational curses, generational healing that needs to be done. So just knowing, seeing the cycle in your family that needs to be healed. And this could be an Aquarius. You could be an Aquarius. The communicative energy of air finds determination in the fixed, stick to it quality. You may not have the answers, but you have a network available to you. Use it, and I go back to that helpful people. Use it, and the answers to everything is at your fingertips. The key phrase, I know, is a little misleading. You don't necessarily know the answers, but rather you know how to find them in this situation. Ask, who has the information I need? Also, Google is your friend. Having big visions and loving ideas make for great conversations, but can leave a relationship empty of human emotions and other feelings neglected. Avoid being distant, detached, and cold. So that goes back to what I was saying about that Queen of Swords energy, like being detached and cold as well. Like just because that person treated you like that, don't mean you have to be that way and have keep your trust issues with you, and you know your heart chakra being closed off, because it'd be hard for you to listen and to get help, because nobody can do this by themselves, especially this mission, this huge mission that everyone has. Like, you're going to need help in other like-minded individuals that knows what you are going through. So enough of that energy. I want to get more. Don't be so stubborn. Hold on. I just put this deck out, but you see how I'm on the light. Let me see. No, she's holding a ball. Saturn's holding a ball. It's like so much stuff to create. Like the power is in your hands. I don't know what that was. The power is in your hands. I heard the throne. Read this card. You have growth, manifestation, accomplishment, success, abundance, wealth, appreciation. So that was repeated when I mentioned the color gold. Success, wealth, and love. Do what you love what you do. And Saturn is all about your workspace, your discipline, your willpower. So these two cards are basically the same in two different decks, which I love because they resemble each other. A time of abundance is ahead, confidence in a future outcome. Do not rest on your laurels. Money does not buy happiness. Lose the lack mentality. So you should be happy with what you have now. And that's not to say that everything is perfect or that you don't deal with struggles, but it's so important when you crying to also find ways to laugh too. You know, like finding the being a grateful for the things that you do have, the little things, and being able to be that chameleon and to adjust to the challenges that life brings you. It's important because that's how nothing can never ever throw you off. Nothing can never get you down when you have that mindset that whatever life throw at me, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna cry about it, but I'm also gonna like transform this energy to work for me. Like that is a manifester for you, an amazing magician, like manifesting off of just being that way because nothing can hold you down. Your thoughts are powerful. So what you put your energy into is what you feed your thoughts to is going to manifest and create. So if you are going through the struggle, for example, I was just going through a little struggle and I had my days, you know, I'd be crying, like, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I was also praying while I was crying. I was also, you know, focusing on things that do make me happy while I was going through this. And when I say it worked out for me, it worked out for me. So don't worry, don't stress. And I'm just saying this because that's the same for you as well when you carry that mindset with you. So lose that lack mentality. Focus on just evolving and learning the lessons and seeing things from a bigger perspective to help you get through when things get tough. So if you're watching this video, just know it's for you. I don't want to put no limit on this video because I just want to get the messages out that needs to be out. So sorry if you see me closing my eyes, it's because I'm looking through my third eye. It's a really big time to meditate and still your mind. Like I just literally just looked at that and I really feel like I needed to say that. So I'm just gonna read this to you. Get out into nature, let Gaia heal you. Connection between self and the world. All is connected and has influence. Address the stress. Put down the tech toys, get off of social media, find your balance with that. And time to physically interact and connect. So really working out, focus on your mind, body, and soul. Cause let me tell you, like that goes back to that getting on a bus. Like, are you gonna join your other sisters and brothers, or are you gonna be left behind in the old world? Because it's like a new generation is needed. You see all the legends, like it's dying. You know, we need more new legends up here. Come on now. We need more. It's time for the new legends. I was getting that message yesterday because I was listening to Nas. Um, let me see the song. I was listening to Nas. Not is it Nas or Nas? That's bad. Look, I was born in 98. Because I feel like y'all should listen to this song. Nas is like, so go listen to that song. Nas is like, because I just feel like it's just time for that new cycle of legends to come. They getting old. Come on now. Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Oprah Winfrey. Like, they getting old. So I gotta stop saying it. Uh-oh. Shit, my big head. Okay, so networking. Networking. That goes back to that networking. Helpful people coming into your life, getting off your, also like finding your balance with phone time and all of that. Also, like managing your emotions. Like your emotions is your power. Your hurt, the things that you have been through in your life, that is your power. That is where your creativity come from. Like look at Jay-Z and not to, I'm not trying to compare, but it's just like a lot of Tyler Perry, all of that. They all have had like these struggles in their life that has pushed them. That just reminded me of something that pushed them to get to where they want. Like I ever seen this meme on Facebook or YouTube. It was just basically like it was two brothers, same dad. The the other brother was successful and the other brother wasn't drunk. And someone asked the other brother that was successful, like, what made you be successful? He was like, my dad wasn't drunk. He asked the alcoholic brother, like, why are you a drunk? Because my dad wasn't drunk. So it's just like you have the options to choose if you are going to take what you have and be something great, or you're going to take what you have and sit in that energy and be bitter and become the things that you are resenting and not forgiving, or not not moving on and doing something better with your life. So basically, like you have some people that make it out the hood, and you got some people that don't make it out the hood. It's just like get into the energy like a rebirth and like changing your energy around. Because I'm just so excited for everybody. Like I'm excited to be, yeah, just to be here. And like that's why I'm like it's just so important to do your affirmations, like do that positive self talk, self love, and all of that. But like it's just all around like healing self in order to start planting these seeds to grow and becoming fertile. And watching your ideas grow. It takes time, but how long is you gonna be here with it? It's like putting action towards the work that you wanted to do and rebirthing. Ooh, rebirthing. All right. I don't want to stop. And I think it's the reason I have to get on here again. Um, Look, I noticed a little. Okay. Um, I'm gonna do these two cards. This is my Isis Oracle for our Egyptian ancestors. If you have Egyptian in your bloodline, Isis, you mistress Isis for the collective. I heard love, get ready. Hmm. proper burial for freedom. There is nothing to be gained and everything to be lost by trying to hold on to that which no longer serves us. Osiris, Lord of the dead, guides you now to release that which no longer needs to be a part of your life so that you may be free. It's time to choose a new direction. Like, yes, dying to be reborn, shedding all of that old skin to be reborn again, like a snake, like a butterfly. Like, yeah, like being a butterfly. And I felt the need to read this Divine Sisterhood. Letting the divine feminine nourish you now into new relationships, collaborations, community, and friendships is very wise. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born who wish to help you and whom you can help too as you grow together in peace and light and wisdom. So, like going back to the beginning of everything I said, divine unionships, divine partnerships. This do not have to be love. Like literally going on a path of in your divine connections, your soul missions, people you have reincarnated here on earth that you probably did shit with in a past life that you are meant to do stuff here in the present life to rebuild because that all of this is coming down. That's the reason for coronavirus, all of these viruses. Shoot, what else? Not chicken pox, monkey pox, all of that. Like, this is all. There is higher levels and higher meanings to all of this that's coming on. So many people started. It's raining. No, the trees just saying hi. Look like a storm is coming. Like I'm not like a storm is coming. Like it's just time for us to get together. Yeah. Like and share this video. If you're still here, like and share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube. I'm gonna be posting more on here. I'm about to really get into it. I'm about to get into it. Okay? This time. Okay. I wish y'all could see the way this tree looked like it's about to fall over. I wouldn't be surprised if the tree did. Like, don't do that. Be aware of unconscious assumptions. So the things really seeing this as it's just gonna say this is you and you are sending messages out to the moon. Some of y'all are very intuitive, have probably like a lot of water in y'all charts, but sending messages to the moon. Like just be aware of your thought pattern, like the things that you think you're thinking about can manifest. That goes back to what I said. Assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously most of the time because we have agreements to communicate this way. We have agreed that it is not safe to ask questions. We have agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel. And I feel like this habit was repeated in one of them cards I read off about like you don't know everything. Don't be scared to ask for help. You're not divine sisterhood, divine brotherhood. You are not in this by yourself. You have soul contracts. And I feel like a lot of times y'all are holding yourself back due to trust issues. So start writing those affirmations down, like, and start feeling the energy out like of learning people because that's a miserable life to live and I'm speaking out of experience of pushing people away due to trust issues. You'll be pushing away people that are really meant to help you on your journey, so ask those questions, listen to the vibes, don't assume. It is safe to ask questions. All right. And if anybody make you feel that could be some childhood trauma there of why you feel like you can't communicate your wants and needs to people because of I do see you healing from any addictions that you are going through though. Like we all have addictions to something. Or healing from addiction to something. Mine's personally is food. So, but you know, we are working on ourselves. I'm going to end this reading with I'm gonna do two more things. One, I'm gonna do chakra healing. And I want to leave y'all off with a native. If y'all watch this video, all the way through, whether you watching while you getting dressed or whatever going to work, come back to it. It's meant for you to listen to it. So I try to keep it short because I feel, but no, if people watch it, they watch it. And that's just how I feel now. Because usually I keep it short. Like, a lot of people probably not going to watch it if it's too long. But that's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing this to get a message out. So, I want to pull this card because it was trying to come out. And this is all about that sexuality. Like, your intentions are important. If you like women, you like women. Ask yourself, why do you like women? And if you like men, you like men. Ask yourself why you. It's all about them intentions. Like, don't let. I feel like a lot of people are struggling right now with their sexuality, and that's just me being real, and just it's so important for you to be comfortable with yourself. Like, heal, learn yourself, and things might change, with you finding yourself in this way. Because we have sensuality here. I experience pleasure. Sensuality and pleasure are my birthright, to be experienced with blissful joy. I honor and embrace my sexuality, recognizing the sacred sexual connection with myself and the intimate partner of my choice. It is safe for me to be sensual and sexual and be respected for this. Pleasure and enjoyment are good, clean, and healthy. I experience pleasure. And I mean, focus on people who is for you. Don't focus on nobody who not for you. You hear me? Focus on who is for you, not who ain't. Because that will throw you off. And this is me speaking from experience again, because you're trying to move in one direction, but you're too busy worrying about, when you're trying to please people and you trying, it kind of gets you confused. And no, no, no. Sit with yourself. Ask yourself why you do things the way you do, why you like certain things, and be real with yourself, because nobody know you better than you. Period. And I'm serious. All right. Taking care of your body, capability. You are capable of being something. So, anatomy. Anatomy. I said it right. I move beyond the limits that my ancestors, society, and I have unconsciously placed upon me. I am free. I recognize myself as an anonymous being of infinite possibilities and potential. I am free to shine my light and strengthen my ego as I discover my potential. I am a limitless beginning, being, and I feel like these two go with the anatomy and sensuality. Like, if you were really trying to find yourself sexuality and all of that, like, that I move me out of limits that my ancestors and society have placed upon me. Also ego. Like, a lot of people always tell me, you got a big, that song, Beyonce, I got a big ego, such a huge ego. Like, your ego is good. Like, once you start to notice, like, okay, my ego is big, or I can be a little self-centered, or like, starting to make your ego healthy is important. You don't run from it. And I feel like people get that confused. Like, you don't, your ego is good. Your ego, you becomes best friends with it. It's all about managing it and being humble with it, but knowing and loving yourself and not being scared to shine. Like, your ego is actually it's you. It's a part of you, and it actually is what drawing things to you as well. When you make it, work for you, or you make it comfortable, healthy ego. So yeah, strengthen that ego. Hey, and creating loving relationships in all sorts. Okay, so, and I will be on here more. Um, thank you, Holy Spirit, for all these messages. Thank you, Spirit. It's so important for y'all to be breathing right now. I know that breeze feel good outside. So we have Pacha Karmak. And sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong. I'll show y'all in a minute. Pacha Karmak. You are granted the gifts of fertility, creativity, and earthly abundance to support all needs, for nourishing body, mind, and soul, and to live your life fully and be capable of manifesting your divine purpose. Give yourself permission to be nourished. This includes your body and also providing your heart, your mind, your soul with what they are hungry for, meaning sweetness, divine love, and permission to be authentic. When you feed yourself that which truly nourishes you wisely and generously, you shall become one who can also feed the world that for which it truly hungers. And that everything is being repeated with the abundance, the support, um, like this is a time of taking care of your mind, body, and soul, listening to your body, actually looking at something like, should I eat this? Do you want me to eat you, body? Like, or not do you want me to eat you, body? Do you want me to eat you? Like, for an example, my mom packed me. I had some ribs and I didn't eat them, but she packed them for me. My mom Bonnie was like, "No, you better not eat those ribs. You better not eat those ribs." So, and it wasn't meant. I feel like I would have got a little sick if I would have ate it. So I'm glad I didn't eat it. Like afterwards, I went on a walk that morning and was thinking about it. I was like, it wasn't meant for me to. I would have got sick. I just, listening to your intuition when it comes to food. So explore and experiment with nutritional wisdom, which suits your body at this time. Understand that it may change over time. Remember that caring for the needs of your body is more important and spiritually mature than trying to force your body to meet the expectations of a belief system outside of yourself. So that just reminded me, like, do not force yourself to do anything. Like, if I become vegan, I'm gonna be more spiritual. I'm gonna be more connected to source. And don't no. You do what is your body is telling you to do. You do something that is comfortable with you because you do not want to force yourself. Like that is miserable. So it's just actually like even if you have a bad day or you mess up, just knowing that hey, I need to recognize this this habit, this eating habit, and slowly train your mind to look at it because a lot of things be generational and emotional eating and all of that. It's like do not force your body to meet the expectation of a belief system outside of yourself. So actually doing your research and gaining your own knowledge on how to do things. Because when I say balance is key, balance is key. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't starve yourself of what you need on any level of your being, including peace, solitude, love, time spent in spiritual communion, artistic expression, and nutrition. And that goes back to also that card of shoot this right here. This Isis was saying. There are many souls with whom you have spiritual contracts decided upon before you were born who wish to help you and whom you can help. Two, as you grow together in peace, light, and wisdom, like don't be too stubborn to ask for help and reach out to others and think you know everything, because that's when you stop learning, when you think you know everything. Um, so don't starve yourself of those things that feed our soul as well. Hmm. Answers are coming for your questions about all forms of nourishment, including nutrition, so do not give up when you are so close to finding your way. If you have been struggling with your needs being met on some level, a blessing is given to help you into a more nourishing and abundant situation in all areas of your life. And that is the reading. I love y'all so much. I'm going to put my contact information in the bio. Y'all can like and subscribe, share this message on my tarot channel. And we'll also put my other channel where I give just my advice and on things that I have been through on my spiritual journey. So yeah, all right, much love to y'all.